Welcome back to Chat Like a Native. Ever have that really frustrating lag, when you're trying to switch from thinking to actually speaking English?
Oh, absolutely. The dreaded translation detour.
Exactly. Your brain is busy writing this perfect script in your own language, your L1, before you even say one word in English. Well, today we're going to kill that delay.
Okay.
We've got these simple, really powerful, like 7-second mental sprints, little micro drills designed to force you to be spontaneous. Forget perfection for now. We are all about cutting down that reaction time, speaking faster, smoother, like right away.
That lag is just crippling sometimes, isn't it? You want to say something, but you're stuck inside your head chasing the perfect word. And by the time you're ready, the conversation's moved on.
And that desire for perfection, for accuracy, that's actually the enemy here. Our brains, they want to be safe, right, and accurate.
Yeah.
But that directly causes high latency.
Okay, latency. So you mean the gap, the time between having the thought and actually getting the first English word out.
Precisely. That gap.
How long are we talking, typically? And what are we aiming for?
Well, right now, a lot of learners are probably hitting, 3, 4, maybe even 5 seconds of that internal scripting.
Wow.
Our mission, get that under 2 seconds. And the main tool is what we call the 7-second brain switch.
7 seconds? Is that how long the drill takes?
Exactly.
Okay.
It's intense, yeah, but it's short. These are tiny routines meant to just interrupt that L1 plan the second you feel it starting.
So when you feel that urge to translate, that little voice.
Yes. That's the trigger. You immediately fire off the routine.
Okay, so this isn't just about learning vocabulary then. We're actually training a reflex.
That's it.
Conditioning your mouth to just start in English, even if the full sentence isn't perfectly mapped out yet.
That is the absolute mission, coming instantly. And we start with what we call Tier A drills. These are the quick wins, designed to break that habit of building the whole sentence in L1 first. So technique number 1, name, predicate, push.
Name, predicate, push. Okay.
This is how you force that immediate commitment. Make the first bit of speech simple, non-negotiable.
Right. How does it work exactly?
Okay, you start with just one single English label. That's the name.
Okay.
Then add a simple action or a state. That's the predicate. And finally, you push just a short extension. So if you feel yourself planning, I need to inform you about the delay concerning the new equipment delivery, which won't arrive until tomorrow. Stop.
Way too long.
Way too long. Instead, just fire. Delivery. Name is delayed.
Yeah.
Predicate. Will ship tomorrow. Push.
Ah, I see. Commit to the topic straight away in English and the rest sort of follows.
Yes.
Okay, let me try. I just had a quick lunch. So, lunch was fast. Name, predicate. I ate salad. Push.
Perfect. Solid commitment. The engine started right away in English. No detour. That's the feeling.
Yeah.
Commitment first, complexity later. All right, drill 2. 2-beat fillers message.
Hey.
So sometimes you've committed right, you started, but you just need like a split second, a breath to organize the next thought.
Yeah, and that's when I usually go,
Exactly. And that is often the sound of the brain slipping back into L1 planning mode.
Oh.
We want natural English fillers. Think of them as legal pause buttons.
Pause buttons, we like.
Things like, right, so, basically just 2 beats. They keep the rhythm going until the other person, hold on, I'm not done.
But aren't fillers, seen as bad? Maybe unprofessional?
That's mostly a myth, honestly.
Yeah.
Especially if they're short and neutral like these. Think of them as, normal social grease.
Okay.
They bridge ideas. They stop that awkward dead air, which is exactly when the L1 detour tries to sneak back in.
Right. Okay.
Okay, let's try it. Try it now. Moment for you.
Yeah.
For everyone listening, use a 2-beat filler to quickly give me the main point about today's weather. Go.
Okay. Right. So, slight pause. Well, I think it's getting colder now. Might need a jacket.
Good attempt, but let's sharpen it. Remember, we're training the snap. Filler short, message follows instantly. Right, so snap, message. Try that rhythm.
Okay. Got it. Sharper. Okay. Basically. Snap. The temperature drops like 10 degrees.
Much better. That speed, that immediate follow-through, that's key. Okay, moving on to big idea 2. This is all about fluency over vocabulary.
Right.
Prioritizing getting the message across, even if you're missing the quote-unquote perfect word. So if commitment is how we start, rhythm is what keeps us going. Drill 3 is the micro shadow burst.
Micro shadow bursts.
Yeah. Use a short, pre-memorized phrase, just 1 or 2 seconds long. Think of it as a runway phrase.
Okay, a runway.
It gives you instant English rhythm, and then you slot your actual message in. It's kind of like music first, meaning second.
So you establish the flow automatically before you even think about the content.
Precisely. We grab these from a phrase bank. Things like, here's the thing, or from my side, or maybe, so quick update.
Okay.
You just shadow that phrase quickly, get it out, and boom, you're anchored in English rhythm. Zero latency on the start.
Okay, I'll try one. Recommending a movie. Here's the thing, that sci-fi film last night, it was brilliant.
Yes, instant rhythm. That little phrase just tells your brain, okay, English starts now, completely bypassing that planning phase.
Cool.
But what happens when you're like mid-sentence
Yeah.
and you hit a wall? You just blank on a word.
Yeah. Happens all the time.
That's drill 4. Picture first, paraphrase.
Picture first.
When that key word vanishes, don't freeze. Don't switch to L1 to find it. Instead, visualize the thing, the concept,
Okay.
and then describe what it does or what it looks like using the words you do have available.
But won't that sound, I don't know, a bit basic? Like, I don't know simple words.
That's a really common concern.
Yeah.
But think about the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping the conversation flowing. Fluency values getting the message across now more than finding the perfect word later.
Right.
If you pause for 10 seconds trying to remember refrigerator,
Yeah.
the moment's gone, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But if you just say, it keeps the food cold,
Yeah.
you know, the big box in the kitchen, you sound quick, maybe a little descriptive, but the message landed instantly.
Okay, that makes sense. Flow over precision.
Even in a stressful spot, like at a shop counter, you need a specific short cable. Instead of freezing, you switch. The thing for the phone short cable, please. Message delivered. Fast.
Got it.
Okay, time for a substitution drill. Practice moment 2. I'll give you a word. You use picture first paraphrase. Describe it immediately. Ready?
Okay, ready?
The word is invoice.
Invoice. Okay. It's the paper the company sends you. It shows. Shows what money you owe them and when you have to pay it.
Nice. Did you feel that little hesitation there?
Yeah, I did. I almost searched for the word details or something.
That was the translation urge. But you caught it and forced yourself back into describing. That's the brain switch in action. You committed to using any English words, not waiting for the perfect technical term. That's it. Okay, now let's talk about common problems, the pitfalls. What happens when people try these sprints?
Well, for me, the big one is my grammar just completely falls apart when I try to go fast. It gets messy.
Okay, pitfall 1. And you know what? The fix is good.
Good.
Really? Yes. If your grammar's getting messy, it means you actually did the drill. You prioritize speed. You're training the sprint start, not the perfect form, right?
Huh. Okay.
We work on cleaning up the grammar later. For now, speed first, accuracy second. If it feels too messy, use that constraint switch drill we mentioned, force simpler sentences. But don't slow down to check grammar.
Right. Keep the speed. Okay. What about pitfall 2? Planking on vocabulary. Just nothing comes out.
Yeah, the freeze, the fix there is to make picture first paraphrase your absolute default, your go-to reaction.
Just describe it.
Just describe it. Fluency is about delivering the meaning you have available right now, not waiting forever for the word you don't. Stop waiting. Start describing.
Makes sense. And the last one, pitfall 3, I just freeze solid when I have to talk to, like, native speakers. The pressure just gets to me.
The high-stakes freeze. That means you need an instant English trigger, something to get you started before the panic locks you up. So you preload one of those runway phrases, like from my side, or here's the thing. Decide before the conversation even starts that you're going to use it.
Like a launch key.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a mental launch key. To play that micro shadow burst immediately. Don't give the L1 panic a chance to set in. Okay, quick mini quiz time. Identify the drill. I'll give you a situation. You tell me the best 7-second drill to fix it. Ready?
Okay, challenge on.
Scenario 1. You're in a meeting explaining something, maybe financial stuff, and you feel your explanation getting way too long and complicated in your head before you even speak.
Okay, too long, too complex. Need to force brevity. Cut the L1 script. That's got to be 3-word headlines, like budget slightly higher.
Perfect. High value, no planning. Okay, scenario 2. You're feeling really anxious, maybe chasing perfect grammar, complex sentences, and you just pause. You freeze up.
High anxiety, chasing perfection, need to lower the mental load fast. I'd go for the constraint switch. Force myself into simple sentences only, like subject, verb, object, just for a minute maybe.
Excellent. Less complexity means more flow. Last one. You just made a strong point in a discussion, maybe a debate. You need to add your reason fast before someone jumps in.
Need justification, need structure, need speed. That's the because bridge. We should go with option B because it's cheaper. Something like that.
You nailed it. You got the toolkit now. You understand the philosophy, interrupting that L1 detour. So let's quickly recap the main ideas here. the core takeaways. First and most importantly, stop the L1 detour, train it like a reflex. Feel the translation urge, that's the trigger. Immediately fire a 7-second drill, that's the routine.
Trigger routine. Got it. Speed kills the internal translator.
It really does. Second, music first. Use those natural fillers, right? And the runway phrases. Here's the thing. Get the rhythm going instantly. Buy yourself that thinking time without switching back to L1.
Keep the flow.
Keep the flow. And third, maybe the golden rule, meaning over perfection. Don't have the perfect word. Who cares right now? Paraphrase it. Use picture first. Commit to getting the message out, even if the grammar is a bit messy at first. Refine later.
Deliver the message. That's the priority.
Exactly. Okay, so for everyone listening, it is time for the 24-hour challenge.
All right.
This is super actionable. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, collect 10 ticks in the next 24 hours.
10 ticks, meaning?
1 tick equals 1 time you successfully used a 7-second brain switch in real life. You've felt the translation urge, you interrupted it with a drill, could be in an email, talking to a colleague, even just talking to yourself. 10 times.
10 successful interrupts. That feels doable, and it really forces you to practice.
It builds the habit fast. And here's a bonus challenge. Tonight, before bed, record yourself for just 60 seconds. Summarize your day using only 3-word headlines.
Oh, wow, like meetings productive, lunch rushed, code worked, that kind of thing.
Exactly like that. Maximize the message density. Focus on just the core information.
You know, tracking those 10 ticks, that'll show you immediately where your latency, your response time is still high, and how often you're actually managing to interrupt that old translation habit.
Totally. Do this just for a few days, and honestly, your brain will start to find translating too slow. It just won't have time for it anymore.
Building a new, faster pathway.
That's the goal. Now, we've covered the initial sprint today, right? Getting started fast. But what about keeping it going?
Yeah, how do you maintain this?
Next time, we'll get into the weekly maintenance plan, how to keep this reflex sharp, using some more advanced drills. Things like partner ping pong, high-stakes constraint switches, making sure that fluency stays high and you never slip back into that translation lag. Remember, train speed first, accuracy later.
Kill the translation lag. 7-second fluency drills.
Stop translating English in your head. Learn micro-sprints and reflex training techniques to drop your response time, latency, and start speaking spontaneously in under 2 seconds. We define powerful drills like the name predicate push, constraint switch, and picture first paraphrase, and troubleshoot common pitfalls like grammar meltdown and vocabulary blanks. Train speed first, accuracy later. Thumbnail hook phrases. Thumbnail hook phrases. 1. Stop translating now. Thumbnail hook phrases. 2. 7-second English sprints. Thumbnail hook phrases. 3. Speed over perfection.
Fluency, translation lag, speaking speed, intermediate English, language drills, vocabulary, spontaneous speech, communication.